And we're rolling. All right. Well, hi to my subscribers and my audience. My name is B. Just in case if you're new around these parts, welcome. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Hopefully, I don't get copywritten for this. I feel like I should turn it down a little bit more, but don't want YouTube to strike me. Anyway, this is going to be an open collective. I don't know. I'm working all this week and I'm extremely busy. So I wanted to just try to get some content out while I could, as I could. So this is me doing that. I don't know what this is going to be about. I just know I want to jump in with tarot first. So we're going to do that. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Drop it down below in the description box for the discount code for the link of my website or for personals, or if you just want to find me on other platforms or anything like that. Okay. Again, I've had a busy day at work. It's about 8:30 my time. So this is like the little bit of time I could steal. But I have a couple of like one or two things on my to-do list before bed, and then I'm right back up early in the morning. So again, this is me trying to steal some time. Okay, working on being consistent this year. Like I said, wanted to jump over on TikTok for a live, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I'll try to see if I can steal 10 minutes. But again, time management is just thing. So yeah, speaking of that, we're a minute and 15 of seconds in, so let's go ahead and jump in. I've just been kind of shuffling these just before starting. Played the music, kind of shuffled to the music a little bit, still just kind of shuffling just to make sure I get all of the cards, together in jumbles or whatever. I've been doing a lot of pulls, having a couple of readings lately. So yeah, let's jump in, okay? So, what do we have for the collective? What do we need to know? What's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let the divine take over. To my benevolent ancestral team, I pray these messages be clear. For the collective, allow this message in this video to find those who it belongs to, okay? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If anything I say here triggers you, turn this video off, okay? Maybe now isn't the time for you to have any messages. Maybe I'm not the reader for you, or maybe you should ground yourself and then just come back next time. Okay. But we have the Five of Swords. We have the Two of Wands reverse also. Is there a battle coming up? Is there a conflict coming up? Two of Wands for me is about like progress, momentum, things moving forward. What's trying to come over? The Ace of Swords reverse, progress, momentum, things moving forward. Um, the initial energy, right? Because it's wand. So the action and the initiative of energy, excuse me, to really get something off the ground. Five of Swords could be preparing yourself for a battle. Are you mentally preparing yourself for a battle, person watching? Is there something going on where you feel like there's like mentally something coming up? Yeah, the wheel here just fell reversed. The Four of Cups is reversed too. Don't move forward with something. You're being asked or guided to not move forward with something. For whoever that resonates for. Like maybe you about to cut somebody off, or maybe you about to quit a job. It's like don't move forward with that. What is this Two of Wands reversed? The Tower reversed. And I saw it initially fall upright, but it twisted on the way down. Give me one more card. And the Five of Wands. Two fives. Is there conflict? Are you having like issues at work or something? Or issues with family? Issues in a home life or something? Or this could be maybe accepting defeat. Like if this isn't external to you, like family, fighting at work with coworkers, fighting in a home life, or just conflicts, obstacles, and like arguments, this could be like accepting defeat because there are obstacles. So take that for how it resonates. For some of you, this feels like you could just be like laying down and accepting that something won't work. Laying down and accepting that it's too hard. Laying down and accepting that it's too much effort. That there's too many obstacles in the way, too many burdens in the way, too many hurdles, too much competition even. For some of y'all, Five of Wands can also be a competitive energy competition. So it's like almost not even moving forward. Yeah, Seven of Wands is kind of coming to me with this Two of Wands and this Five of Wands energy. If I'm, matching court cards, it's like It's like you're not even trying to defend your stance. You're not even trying to defend your position. You're not even trying to defend yourself if at work, if with family members, if with all of these things, right? Or you're not even trying to fight back through the obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might be hard. Yeah, it might be some competition, but why not defend why you deserve to throw your head in the ring too? You just gonna act like, oh, well, it's too much competition. I'm gonna lose. All right, well, I'm out of here. It's like, nah, you don't want to have no heart to fight. You don't want to at least try. You don't want to at least go. You don't want to at least do something. And it makes me feel like it's a lack of confidence. And I'm being reminded of a deck I used to have. And in the Seven of Wands, it was like a bubble of her, and like wands were trying to poke within the bubble to disrupt her peace. But in her stomach, there was like a yellow orb, almost like a solar plexus kind of chakra esque confidence type of way, right? The solar plexus for me, in most cases, especially in this kind of spread, reminds me of like confidence. It's like accepting that you've lost the battle before the battle even won. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't even want to try to go battle for your crown, your safety, your spot, your position, your fill in the blank here. It's like, well, I'm gonna lose. So yep, let's just throw in the towel now, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here. This is coming up though because something needs to change. Direct Me by Otis Redding is playing. I knew I heard it. My phone had froze. I forgot retrograde is coming up, but um, Direct Me by Otis Redding is playing right now. So yeah, this kind of makes me feel like, is there something going on in your life? Let me see. Give me a card for this Five of Swords. Yeah, Nav of Cups. Ace of Wands is down at the bottom of the deck. So this is about action. Whatever this is for some of you, whether it be again conflicts and like arguments with other people, or like people at your job, like I said, people in your environment, your neighbor, people in your family, siblings, you know what I'm saying, fighting with a parent or something like that. This could be again needing to come up with a more nurturing way to, dare I say, present your case with this nap of cups here. It's like finding a different way to kind of come about it, because the argument gonna happen, right? The discussion gonna happen, right? The conversation gonna happen, right? But how is the way that you're going about it that nurtures it? For others of you, like I said, this feels more like you nurturing yourself through that. Yeah, look what just fell out. The Knight of Swords, I mean, the Ace of Swords is reversed. The Fool card is here, and the Queen of Cups is here. So for some of you, where this is like again accepting defeat, you're not really advocating for yourself. You're not really speaking up for yourself. You're not really speaking out for yourself. You kind of just kind of lay down and accept that things aren't going to work for you. This is a good time to really speak up. But this is kind of giving me as this nav of cups, right? Definitely nurturing, like getting your thoughts together. How well can you get your thoughts together about what you want to say, how you want to say it? Sometimes you can reduce an argument by, again, learning to really figure out what you want to say and how you want to say it. It don't always have to turn explosive. But you yourself, the person trying to communicate it, needs to be on one accord about what your mind and your heart is trying to say and how you're going to articulate that. Instead of just impulsively fly off the handle, you know what I'm saying? You just speaking your mind. Right? Ace of Swords and the Fool card reverse. You just out here speaking your mind. You ain't really thought about exactly what you want to say. You ain't thought about how you wanted to say it. You just gonna fly off the handle and just say it. Right? Queen of Cups reverse. Could be insensitive, could be a little cold, right? Where it's just like, oh, there's a better way you could have said that. That again, you could maybe avoid the argument if you figure out how you say something. You can maybe avoid the argument if you can come, at it from a emotional, vulnerable stance of saying, I'm not really mad, but this is what's really bothering me. Right? Again, anger is a secondary emotion. I've had to learn that shit so much through therapy. I feel like it's something I have to constantly remind myself. But anger is a secondary emotion. So again, how is it that you can maybe form or stage the conversation, or the discussion, the statement, the phrase, right, in order to really nurture it so it won't blow up in your face? That's for somebody. Give me this Queen of Cups energy. What are we at? 10 minutes? Cancer energy is here. Scorpio energy is here. But Cancer energy is here. So you could definitely have a Cancer placement. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But this is also talked about not being in control of one's emotions. Okay. Your emotional investment into things. All right. So definitely making sure that you're staying on top of that. Okay. Always making sure also for some of you this is a message, don't be so emotionally invested into things. Sometimes that could also trigger an argument too, right? Especially if you're the one maybe feeling some tension. Maybe you care too much, maybe you too emotionally invested in shit. You need to kind of step back. You can't really see it clearly, you can't see yourself clearly because you too far up in the business. You don't know where you end and where somebody else begin. And if this ain't you, apply it to somebody else's life that is dealing with you. But is it very heavy Cancerian energy, not being in control of your emotions, not being able to emotionally regulate, which can lead to a lot of arguments and lead to a lot of conflicts. Because again, the Nav of Cups here is making me feel like emotional, immature reactions. So every argument doesn't have to really be an argument if you can really sit with yourself. Both parties kind of come together and realize and come and like really sit with what is bothering me. Why does this bother me? What am I articulating and how am I articulating it? For some of you, where this, like I said, because I'm being brought back to like again, there's a split ticket. For some of you, this feels like external conflicts, like again, you kind of needing to stand up for yourself. But the overwhelming energy here is of people who like, I don't know, I'm saying it's split. Though I said there's some people who like kind of get in their own way and you're accepting defeat. I can see that. And you're not really thinking clearly. And then there's people who are like fighting. Where this is work though, again, you're gonna have to kind of get your thoughts together to figure out how you're gonna go about this. For those of you where this is like uh self-sabotage, self-defeat, you kind of throw in the towel before things even get started good. It's rooted in confidence, but it's also rooted in what feels like you trying to stay on top of things to keep from being disappointed instead of taking a risk and investing in that. But it's also making me feel like get clear on what you want to take a risk in. For those of you where like you kind of throwing like where this is like business, finances, right? Things you want to invest your time, your energy, your money, your pentacles in, right? Don't just do it because this is how you feel emotionally today, or because you're in your emotion, or because of whatever um high horse you might be feeling like you own. Be open minded to detours and rerouting, but also be very clear on like what you want to do, where this is like business investments. For some of you, again, it's like you kind of accepting defeat, you kind of accepting that things won't work out for you, you kind of like taking the easy route because you're not like defending your thoughts, your beliefs, your what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Again, your thoughts, your beliefs, your you know what I'm saying, your logic. This is what I want to do, so I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? If the Ace of Swords was upright for some of you, this is about you thought it, you had an idea, you simmered it, you thought about all of the plans and the ins and the outs, and now you're doing it. For some of you, it's like you kind of stalling. You still worried about what if this happened and what if that happened. what if this, what if that, what if that, what if this, and then what if life happened, and then what if this happened, then the ball drop, and then what if the sky fall, and then what if ants start growing into humans, and then what if Jesus come back, and then what if it's like you thinking too much, you worry about way too much that don't even matter right now. Just get the foundation together. For some of you, like again, this is like getting the foundation together. For those of you where, like I said, this is about an investment because I'm getting that heavy. You just need to get the foundation together. For others of you, again, this is like accepting defeat. When it comes to like things that you're doing, people at work, standing up to people. You know, you could have a fear of losing people. You could have a fear of arguing, and then it's like now it turns into something. But it's like it don't always have to. If again, you can come from an emotional stance from it. You don't have to always accept defeat and then tuck your tail because it's like, oh, I know we finna fight about it. Do you really have to? Or can somebody find a common point to really find the proper emotional regulation as they're expressing what's going on to properly express it, get the point across, and have the proper dialogue like adults? That's why the nav is a nav and not a king of cups. Nav of cups. For others of you, this is arguments, this is conflicts, petty shit. Childish emotional reactions. Somebody who doesn't know how to emotionally regulate themselves could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer, could be an Aries. Somebody who doesn't know how to emotionally regulate. They haven't gotten all their thoughts together. Honestly, this feels like somebody. Let me tap on this real quick, and I'm gonna get out of here. This feels like somebody who don't even know why they like you. That's kind of what I got to when I was looking at this Ace of Swords reverse, channeling that energy where that resonates. There's somebody in your energy that doesn't really like you. Expect some like conflicts or something. Um, and honestly, I'm being told like for those of you again who don't stand up to your for yourself, this is a good time to do that. Um, for others of you where you already do this, just feels like a change that's happening that you're being aware of. You're being made to be aware of. Give me this Ace of Swords or this energy I'm picking up. Yeah, Three of Cups energy. Three of Swords, reverse energy. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't even know why they like you. Definitely a friend type of energy. Somebody who hang around and be around. You might kick it, parlay, hang out. Um, Three of Swords reverse does give me like bitter, jealous, you know what I'm saying, resentful kind of energy. But like I said, it's on top of the Ace of Swords reverse. They don't know why they don't like you. They don't have a real reason as to why they don't like you. They don't have a real nothing. And this could be somebody who doesn't know how to emotionally regulate. This also could be someone who isn't really seeing much progress and momentum in their own investments. Okay, Seven of Pentacles here on this Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody isn't really seeing any benefit from their own investments, and they keep taking risks, but they're not really seeing a reward. um, but yeah, this is someone who is like a very stab you in the back type of energy. So beware of that. Maybe that's why I needed to do this collective, and I just felt I had to kind of get this off, because maybe you need that. Third eye opening chakra music. Just play two chakra songs. Just played. I know y'all can't hear it, but the one that just came on says third eye opening. So message. Um, give me something for this Queen of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords reverse energy over here. What we at 18 minutes? Yeah, Selena. I feel like this is your energy, person watching. Okay, people who dream of you, this person might definitely be dreaming of you, think a lot about you. Okay, regardless of if they're like a lover or not, this is just be somebody who you always kind of on their mind, a little bit obsessive. Okay, they it says watch Judas. I could fall in love, sabotage. You know what I'm saying? So again, watch Judas. Full stop. Watch Judas. I could fall in love. Sabotage gone too soon. So again, be very careful. This is someone who you might have somebody around you who again thinks a lot about you. They could be a little obsessive, but this feels like someone who is like again, like I said, jealous and envious. They don't really have a real reason why. This is someone who hangs around you though. They'll continue to hang around you though if you let them. They'll continue to offer you out. Yeah, look at you coming out again with the Rihanna card. So you got Selena and Rihanna. Okay, luxury brand, fashion, diamonds, bitch better have my money, sex appeal, you the one, investor, cheers, model, anti. Okay. and might be a little upset. You know how motherfuckers be a little bit. Yeah, look at. Come on now. Ain't that a difference in energy? Ain't that a difference? Big, big difference. Look who at the bottom of the deck. Don't want none of that energy, right? Two different energies. That why I says that's how I know this is your energy, person watching. Two different energies. So I assume that this is them down here, whoever this hating energy is over here. Over here with abuse, karmic relationship, drugs in Hollywood, proud married and yeah, proud married and legalities. Excuse me. Then fucked around and got invested with the wrong one, huh? So be careful. Be careful and weary of conflicts of people with people who just hating, but be weary for those of you on the opposite side of the spectrum of not rising to the challenge. Don't lay down and accept defeat. Even if maybe both of these situations are similar and you like tucking your tail and it's like, oh, but I don't know why people be acting like they mad at me. Buck at their ass. Fuck them. Hell, that's what I say. Buck at their ass. Fuck them. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Life already whooping them. That's why they be acting like that. So you don't lay down and accept defeat. You rise to the occasion. You stick your chin up. Hold your chin up and you stick your chest out. And you go in there with some confidence and let a mad motherfucker be mad. How about that? That's what I got for it. If I'm calling signs again, I do see Scorpio, Cancer, what I say, Aries. Um yeah, and then look at Beyonce creeping down at the bottom of the deck. See, told you. You got all this good energy around here. And you over here rolling around with goddamn Tina Turner. I mean, again, rest in peace, respect for her. But put it in theory. Beyonce, if you Beyonce, why would you be rolling around in the dirt with Tina Turner? She's already she's already having enough going on. Like again, no holds barred, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like she would have enough going on already. You have a life full of things going on already. I'm good. You got it, girl. Whatever you mad about, I'm sure you have a valid reason. I'm gonna go now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Beyonce. I'm not rolling around. Sorry. Again, no respect to my Sag sister and all of that. I'm just saying. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, my name is B. Just in case you forgot from the beginning, if this like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if this resonated. Again, check out my discount code. Check out my website. Find me on other platforms if you want to. And yeah, I told y'all I have a long night, so I got to go. I have to skedaddle. Okay, I have to be up early into mornings. All the things. Like, subscribe, love, peace, hair grease. Have a good week. I'll see you on Wednesday for what we need to know Wednesday. And yeah, see you losers. Until next time.